crew, we clear, ready to transmit. Pro fan hoops on the court, we got the game lit. Not talking highlight reels just for the common glance. We talking dedicated skills, taking every chance. From logo threes to rebounds, Chicago got the me bounds. Asia got 3 chips, Las Vegas Aces in the town. You tune into the channel if you want to get the facts. Women's basketball is fire, no need to relax.
What's going on, good people? What's going on? We are here. Just started the stream, just got on Amazon Prime and they just got it going. I'm trying something a little new. I got right above me where my little apartment background is. I'm gonna have stats and stuff in that area. So once again, I'm trying some different stuff. Shout out to Tyrone Magnus. I watch his content all the time. And I saw him do this when he does his game and the movie trailers. He squashes the screen. And because the display is distorted, he can play a whole trailer or, parts of the movie, and he doesn't get hit with the copyright. So I'm going to try it to see if the distortion helps anything. I don't know. I just like it because it doesn't. You're seeing it, but you're not going to sit here and watch a game like this. But it's enough to keep your eye interested and things of that nature. So I'm just trying something new. Me going behind the scenes with OBS. When I take this off, you see the stat channels right behind me. Once the game starts, that'll look a little bit better. So yeah, just trying something different. Try something different. You know me, I'm always going to push the envelope a little bit. So, but what's going on? What's going on, Carlos? Let me see. Let's be real. What'd you say? Let's be real. CC need to grab her metaphorical nuts. How much power she got. She's too much of a keep the peace type person, in my opinion. Down. Let them. See, here's the thing, man. It is, and I don't necessarily disagree with you, Carlos. What's up, Kev? I don't necessarily disagree with you. But here's the thing. I've been in those situations, not where it wasn't me being yelled at. I've been in situations where the coach and the player didn't get along, but the player was, the starter, the star player. And I've been in situations where they was just going at it and the coach was just irritated and they went at him. But what the coach was saying was wrong. But I didn't want it to look like I'm on the wrong side of the law. You know what I mean? So some of those situations can get weird. But let me say this. I do not find anything wrong with the way Stephanie White reacted. You the coach. That's what you demand. And if she didn't fall in line, so be it. Raven, get ready. I have no problem with that. Because you know how star players can get sometimes. The game was over. They was getting blown out. She go back in the game and wouldn't have made a bit of difference. By that time, the game was over. So that ain't. Stephanie White was crashing out. And my logic is this, and this is how I piece everything together. And I said this in the video I did about this. After that game, the next day, Stephanie White had to watch tape of that game. If she watched tape of that game and she sees, I'm going to say, if Caitlin Clark had 5 fouls, I'm going to say 3, possibly 4 of those fouls were phantom calls. They were bad calls on her when she playing defense. And that is why you see her in the height of the argument. You see her when she puts her hands up. Literally, she was like, all I'm doing is putting my hands up and they calling me. But at that particular time, Stephanie was like, she in coach mode. So when you in coach mode, I don't want to hear excuses. That's what that was. That's why I say I ain't got nothing wrong with either one of it. Now, y'all know me. I've said this from the rip. If Caitlin's not getting her calls or her shots not falling, her body language turns to trash. And this was just an extreme example of that because the calls were bad. I'll keep it 100 on you. If it's consistent, the refs have gone 180 from what they were doing 2 years ago, completely in a different direction, right? So when you do that and you're not consistent with it, the last 2 seasons in WNBA, they weren't calling nothing. Caitlin was getting clobbered. Angel was getting clobbered. All of that stuff. They weren't calling nothing. I remember that game last year, specifically right before Caitlin Clark got hurt. They played in New York, and there was a play. That was the play when Natasha Cloud stole the ball from her at the end of the game, and she didn't even get a shot off. It was the play before that where they knocked DeWanna Bonner to the floor out of bounds and right in front of the ref, and they didn't even call it. They weren't calling anything. And now it looks like they done gone a complete 180. They done gone the opposite direction, but it's still not consistent. It's still not consistent because I'm not going to make excuses. You know, people tend to think that Caitlin Clark can't play defense. Caitlin Clark does play defense. The problem is that Natalie Nakase has laid out the blueprint on how to isolate her. She can play defense just fine. It's one-on-one defense that she's struggling because she's not the fastest person laterally. And everybody knows that. And you can go in the NBA, old WNBA, you can look at college, you can look at high school. Every team is going to have a volume scorer that can't play a lick of defense. So you got to make up for that. You got to cover that weakness. That is not uncommon. That's my issue with Stephanie White. Everybody knows that Caitlin Clark is not, she ain't got super quick. She ain't like a Kelsey Mitchell off the dribble. She ain't got speed like that. She's fast, but she ain't got quicks like that. She is not quick. She's fast as she needs to be, but she is not a quick player, like a super twitch player. Not like that, like a Kelsey Mitchell, like Arike, like who else? Like your girl up in Brittany Sykes. They got quick speed like that. And it's hard to guard because their first step is so fast, it's easy to get around that corner. Caitlin Clark's defense is placement, position, anticipation. How many steals does Caitlin Clark have? How many blocks does she have? So she does play defense, but when you're talking about isolation, that's where she needs some help. That's a coaching thing. Now, every now and then, another team is going to figure it out, and they're going to get that playoff where they got her isolated and they get to the basket or they get the foul. And that's what was happening in Portland. Portland was getting the fouls, and I went back and looked at it. Slow motion. Caitlin is sitting there with both hands up with about a 6-inch gap between her and the ball carrier, and they blowing the whistle. So I understand her frustration. Now, that's no excuse to crash out the way she did, but I get it because I've seen people do that where they just like everything you do is trying. And I think, honestly, what just happened was Stephanie White touched a nerve because you can see her going off in the huddle, and she was talking about we got to play defense. And Caitlin was like, I know you're not talking about me. I ain't doing nothing but putting my hands up. So I understand it from that standpoint, but I also see when you the coach, it's got to go down like I want it to go down, regardless of what people want. A lot of people still, saying that, Stephanie White is not a good coach. And I'm like, listen, I understand how people feel, but it's facts over feelings. It's facts over feelings over here. So I know how people feel, but that does not negate the fact that you don't like Stephanie White does not negate that she took a team without Caitlin Clark and a ridiculous amount of injuries to the semifinals last year. And if Kelsey Mitchell does not get injured, they beat Las Vegas. They beat Las Vegas, and they would have beat Phoenix in the finals, in my opinion. They were playing at that level. They had Sophie back. Sophie wasn't back 100%, but Sophie was still giving you hustle. Lex was giving you hustle. Demiris was playing well. Nat Howard, they missed Nat Howard. I still don't understand how Indiana fans wanted to just get rid of Nat Howard like that. And I'm like, I don't understand what y'all looking at. And here's how I see it. The Indiana fans, they want somebody to look like it's polished and they got the fadeaway jumper and they want it to look a certain way. And I'm like, no, you need everybody, every team needs somebody on their squad that's going to get them ugly buckets. And that's what Nat Howard was doing. Natasha Howard was cleaning up a lot of missed shots, getting putbacks, getting rebounds. And it got to a point where Natasha Howard was getting the passes from Caitlin Clark that everybody else was dropping. Look at what she's doing now with Olivia Miles. That started last year with Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark got them weird angles. And if you not looking at her, if you're not used to how she passes, it's going to be a turnover if you're not ready for the ball. Mo Billings is having that problem. MHA is having that problem. Although I will say Maisha Hines-Allen is a little bit better with the passes. But Maisha Hines-Allen, in my opinion, is an offensive liability. And she's barely doing anything on defense. If it can't be done by brute strength, she's not going to outleap you. She can get position and go up and get a rebound, but she got to get position first. She's not going to outquick you. So it's all about brute strength. And I don't know what Stephanie White is thinking. Why is Maisha Hines-Allen alone in the corner for an open shot? I don't want her shooting. She's not my preferred person to shoot. The order of shooting and getting shots on the basket should be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and then Lexi Hull. And then whoever else is left. Maybe put Damaris down there. Then maybe Maisha Hines-Allen should be, and it also depends on who you want in there. Raven ain't even shooting the ball very well. Raven goes to the basket. Her jumper's not very good right now. I don't know what her you know what, let me bring up ESPN. I was gonna try to stream on Twitter on my iPad, but that thing ain't working. But like I don't know what Raven's percentage is for hitting threes and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. So and see, this is where people get all conspiratorial and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, Indiana, y'all got to think about what y'all say before you say it sometimes. Stephanie White said, every time we put Raven in the game, the pace picks up. I'm like, no, the hell it don't. Who told you that? You saying that to Raven to boost her, to boost her up. But tell her that in practice. Don't tell her that on television. Don't say that on television because that ain't what happening. That is not what's happening. Raven got in there, fouled out in 10 minutes. I'm like, what? Plus, Raven is, in my opinion, Raven is still jittery. Raven is a defensive player. Her offense isn't quite there yet, in my opinion. It's getting better. The jumper needs work. She's quick, but I need Raven for her defense. The offense will come when she gets a steal, she gets a break, and she can drive to the basket. So I didn't agree with what she said. I understand why she said it, but you're going to look at these coaches. You look at Becky Hammond, you look at Natalie Nakase, you look at Cheryl Reeves, you look at the coach, look at the new coach with Dallas right now. And how, what did everybody say when he made them comments about people being selfish and getting mad and not playing enough minutes and all that kind of stuff? And everybody on all the media heads came out and said, well, you shouldn't be saying that with your team. That's supposed to be in-house and blah, blah, blah. And look how they've been playing ever since that happened. As a coach, he laid the hammer down. And everybody responded. AZ Fudd looks like the starter she should have been. I still think they should have drafted our fam, but AZ Fudd looking like she's coming into her own and getting comfortable. And AZ Fudd plays defense. Arike Ogunbowale, she don't play too much defense. Arike Agumbawale is in the same boat like everybody thinks Kelsey Mitchell is. Because they think Kelsey Mitchell's going to just dribble and shoot. So Indiana, everybody's talking about the blow up, and sometimes it gets on my nerves because I'm coming from the football world, and sometimes, and now mind you, let me preface this by saying I got two sisters. I got a twin sister and I got an older sister. All my siblings, me and all my siblings were state champions in sports. Me football, my twin in basketball, my big sister in track. We were all state champions. So I understand what it means to watch women play good basketball. So I don't want to hear the stuff like, they can't play or they can't do this. They can't just let them be emotional. Let them play. Call the fouls and call everything the way it's supposed to play, and then let them go. But sometimes it seems like people watch the women's game expecting a certain thing, and they want to treat them like they would be treating their daughters. That's how I perceive it. When I see some of the comments, and they talk about the women's game as if their daughter is playing. Or I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to do that. CC sucks. Angel sucks. Paige ain't that good. AZ, people was crashing out because AZ, the girl touched her and she kind of wiped it off. And I'm like, that's what teams do sometimes. Don't touch me. And you get in all of that. You saw what happened with Cam Brink. Her and Jackie Young was going at it. And sometimes you got to let people know, like, no, you ain't going to come at me like that. You saw Emily Inksler and Sophie Cunningham got into it like that. And I made a comment. I was like, I thought it was great that Sophie didn't budge. When they do all of them yapping, you'll notice the people that don't want to smoke. The people that don't want to smoke are the people that keep yapping, and then they walk away. Sophie kept yapping and stood her ground, didn't budge. Basically, she was like, if you're going to come with it, come with it. She did the same thing with J.C. Sheldon last year when they get into that fight in Connecticut, and she yanked her up by her ponytail. She was like, you like that? She said some other choice words, but my point is, I was like, because I already know what her history is. I know she, Taekwondo, black belt, and all that kind of stuff. And somebody was like, yeah, she was a black belt when she was like in the 3rd grade. I was like, do y'all really think that people that train like that hard and get double black belts and all that kind of stuff, you think they just forget that? The whole discipline of martial arts is to avoid getting into confrontations, into fights. That's why you don't see them fight, because they know what they can do. That whole moniker about registering your hands as lethal weapons, that's real. They have to do that when you reach a certain degree. But the martial art is getting yourself out of situations where you would have to fight. But rest assured, you can handle yourself. So when I see Sophie stand her ground, like talking, but not moving, like ain't backing up, she about that smoke. AB, not so much. Demiris, not that much. Certainly not Caitlin. So people pick and choose their battles. They pick and choose their battles. When that whole situation went down a couple weeks ago with Tiffany Hayes, everybody was in a big old hoopla. And I'm like, if you can't tell, and that's why me, again, as somebody that coached kids, I'm looking at Tiffany Hayes like, hold on, you 38 years old, you a veteran. You know y'all just talking smack, and you gonna step to her like what you like you really wanted to throw because she was talking smack in your face. It got to that level. She got in your head like that. That's how I took it. A veteran let a 3rd-year vet get into her head like that, to the point where she was trying to walk up to somebody and wanted to get physical. Because I guarantee you, that's why I say Caitlin don't want to smoke. Caitlin just want to talk her trash and play basketball. If you get her, you get her. When one of the things when Caitlin Clark came on my radar was the year they lost to LSU. That's when I started watching Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark reminded me of Big Papi, David Ortiz. When David Ortiz had a year with the Red Sox. I forget what year it was, but he had a year with the Red Sox, and I swear, every time I turned him on television, he hit a home run. That's what it seemed like. And I'm saying that because Caitlin Clark that year in Iowa, her junior year in Iowa, when they lost to LSU, every time she showed up, she just kept launching and launching and launching and launching. And it was like, when is this girl gonna miss? And every now and then she would have a subpar game scoring. Then she would started passing. Then she had Hannah Stokey and Kate Martin. That's when Kate Martin, that was her claim to fame. Because somebody had to be on, and if she wasn't popping, she had somebody to pass it to. Now, if there was a couple of games where what nobody hit, and then they took a couple L's that year. But my point was, when they got to the final game, LSU was clearly a better team. The only reason, the reason, it ain't the only reason, the reason that Caitlin Clark did not win the championship in college was because her junior year, LSU was just a better team. Point, period, end of paragraph. Then her senior year, she got back to the national championship game, and she ran into the buzzsaw that was the South Carolina undefeated Lady Gamecocks. You just got bad luck. But I believe she lit them up for 38 points that game in the loss. I'd have to double check that. I might be wrong in the 38. I think she scored 30 something. So, you know what? Hold on. Let me. We got the internet. They know things. How many points did Caitlin Clark score? Caitlin Clark score against South Carolina versus South Carolina. I believe she had a good game in the national championship. National championship. I believe she had a good game. Caitlin Clark scored 30 points against South Carolina in the 2024 Women's National Championship game on April 7, 2024. Her performance included a championship record 18 points in the opening quarter, though Iowa ultimately fell to the Gamecocks 87-75. So she still put in work, even in the loss. And that's my only point. But I digress. But one of the things that I always like to mention, when I first gained respect, and this was that year or the year before. Let's go back to the LSU year when Angel beat her and Jill Biden wanted to bring both teams. That's when all the racist stuff started happening. People forget that. That's when people was feeling some kind of way, because I was feeling some kind of way. I was like, no, the national championship team go to the White House, period. Now, all of a sudden, you want to bring both teams? Nah, And that was not a good look. But I remember after LSU won and Angel did all of that stuff, and I was like, listen, when you win, talk your talk. Talk your talk. But in the post-game presser, somebody asked her about that, about the trash talking. And credit to Caitlin, she said, it's just trash talk. I talk a lot of trash. She talks trash. It just is what it is. She kept it basketball. And I was like, you know what? Respect. Because everybody doesn't do that, especially when you get your ass kicked. Everybody doesn't do that. So, that's when I started having respect. And then I watched, and again, she just kept hitting shot after shot after shot after shot. And with a lesser team, she got back to the national championship game. And they just ran into the buzzsaw that was South Carolina. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Bad timing on her part. So anyways, hold on for a second. Let me see if this is let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get these. I'm gonna have to get these working. I'm gonna have to get my stat pages working because they're not quite working yet. So we'll see. But in any case, let me see. You know what? Let's do this. There's the game. I lost my ESPN feed. but we'll get it back up in a sec. So yeah, man, it's tonight. Everybody wants to make this game. You know, a lot of people are still making it Angel versus Caitlyn, and I'm like, nah. This game is Ryan Howard and Caitlin Clark are gonna go at it. And rest assured, and I'm gonna say this until Stephanie White figures out a way to stop it. Ryan Howard went back and they watched that Portland tape, and then they went back and watched that Golden State tape. I'm telling you, everybody's gonna do the same thing. It ain't hard to figure out. Run it till they stop it. That's what you do. You run it till they stop it. So let me see. Did they? Come on, man. Gamecast ain't on yet, but I'm on. ESPN be slow on the draw when it comes to these. Like when it comes to the stats and everything. Let's go right there. I see what's going on. All right, I got to get rid of one of these. But yeah. Oh no, I can't see it. Oh crap. Shoot. I don't know what is wrong with this. Yeah, let's get out of studio mode. All right, we're trying to get there. We're trying to get some stuff going, but all right, they about to start the game, so it should get started on pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do this. There we go. So now we got that. Let's get rid of that. And this one. See, y'all don't see the behind the scenes stuff, because this will drive you nuts. This behind the scenes stuff will drive you to drink, man. Drive you to drink. I'm gonna use the Yahoo. I like Yahoo's screenshots because ESPN just kills me with the freaking ads, man. Like I hate it. They kills me. Oh, daggone it. I can't. All right, hold on. There we go. Oh shit. What is going on, man? All right, we balling now. Turnover on Mo Billings right off the bat. Oh my god. You know what? Let's do this. Let me just turn off one of these bad boys. Matter of fact, let me get rid of this. Remove. Yes. Let's get rid of one. And we just gonna roll with one. We just gonna roll with one. Yep. And let's get this over here. There we go. So, all right. So see, I'm watching it on my stream on my computer. It is they are already under 9 minutes, and right here they just catching up. So I'm a little bit late. But it's all good. All right, I think we just gonna keep it there for the time being. Somebody said something. Sophie looks like a woman who can get super crazy and will will trash your car and destroy your life. You know what? Sophie, in my opinion, Sophie is having the most fun out of anybody right now. Sophie is gonna be the one, at least from the Indiana Fever. When she's done playing, she gonna be the one that get the deals being on TV. She got the look, the blonde hair and all that kind of stuff. She got the attitude, she got the personality, she know how to talk, all that type of stuff. So out of all of these people, Sophie gonna be the one to benefit life after this. So look at on my stream right here on this computer, um, like they just starting. They just starting. I'm watching the live stream over here. They had 8 minutes left in the in the game, and Indiana has not scored yet. So okay, so my web stream that you guys are seeing is pretty much on top. So yeah, they matching up. The little thing you seeing below is not matched up. Um, so yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what they're gonna do. Let me get the stats on my thing over here. And I just hope that they call the stuff. Um, just call it. Be consistent with your calls, please. Just be consistent with your calls. That's all I ask. Just be consistent with your calls, man. So, all right, Caitlin Clark coming down. They bumping her. They're playing her physical. Are they gonna let her play? She throws a reverse up. She misses it. She misses everything. Um, so they playing her physical again. That's the key. That's the key. Can she keep her composure? Because they're gonna keep doing that all game. They're gonna keep doing that all game. So good move, good move. Help out, help out. Good shot. Good little jumper. She gets her first assist. And she dribbled to the basket, and Lexi was sitting 6 feet from the basket. She got her underneath, and Lexi popped a little short fadeaway. Oof. There you go. Leave the right shooters open. They made the stop. They coming back. Ryan is guarding Caitlin. Coming off the pick. Gives the pick to AB. AB spins around. Loses the ball. AB dribbles too much. Kelsey Mitchell. And does not get the bounce. They got the open shot. They got the look they wanted. It's just got to fall. Bring it back down. Alicia Gray gets it down. And foul on AB. First foul on AB. So that was a good call. Is that Niles Hillman? I don't know who was that foul on. I think that was Niles Hillman. Or was that Alicia Gray? Or was that Niles Hillman? Yeah, that was Niles Hillman. She made one free throw. So 6-2. All right, Caitlin Clark bringing it down. Wide open shot. Off again. Mo Billings in the corner. Why are they setting up Mo Billings in the corner? Get Lexi or get Sophie over there, man. Mo Billings has been disappointing, to say the least. Offensive foul on Nas Hillman. Going back the other way. All right, you got to stop. You got to score on the other side. Let's go. That was on Angel Reese. Caitlin, stop flopping. Caitlin be selling them calls a little bit too much. Stop flopping and let's go. Man, Kelsey set a pick, babe. Kelsey drives, she gets the bucket. 6-4, one possession game. Let's go. Off. Good rebound. Good rebound. Hold it. Hold it. Kelsey Mitchell's on the move. She's moving fast. She's moving. Take her. Take her. You got to isolate it. Take her. Lexi in the corner for the three. She didn't make the shot. She getting the open looks, but she not making the shot. Good drive by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell still is Kelsey Mitchell, Brittany Sykes, Arike still the fastest, two to three of the fastest in there. Olivia Miles does not quite have speed like that, but Olivia Miles is just smooth. Pop the fade away. There you go, Caitlin. You ain't got to drop back from three. Hit that 12-footer right on the elbow. You make that shot. Good fade away. That's why, like, some of this stuff on Caitlin, like, Caitlin ain't jumping. Good pass. Go up. No foul. Like, that should have been a foul on AB because when they blocked it, they knocked their hand down and the ball hits the front of the rim, but no call. So, again, being consistent. But, you ain't going to get all of the calls. Travel. Should have been travel. Getting the ball around. Ryan Howard. There you go. AB, come down with all them rebounds. Fire off the three, Caitlin. Boom. Off. She didn't make it. She fired that off. She had the look that she wanted. That's her signature shot. It just didn't go. It just didn't go. Neither one of the teams is making shots right now. It's 8-6. I don't like when AB dribbles like that. And why do they stop the ball in the corner? AB, take the three. Take the three. Lord have mercy. Take the three, AB. When you get it, take the shot. I'll take Caitlin hitting that mid-range jumper all day and then work your way back. That's my logic. You start at the rim and then work your way back. When you make a layup, when you drive to the rim and get that in, then you back up about 10 feet. When you hit that mid-range or that fade away, then you back up another 10 feet. Now you behind the arc. You wait for your open shot. You shoot. If you make it, then you shoot again. If you miss it, rinse and repeat. Go back to the rim and work your way backwards. That is my logic. That's what I used to tell my kids. You get kids that want to shoot from, they want to be Seth and all of that kind of stuff. But mind you, when I coached basketball, it was years ago. So I don't even remember who the sharpshooter was, but everybody wanted to be Kobe or Durant or whatever. But I would tell the kids, start at the rim and work your way backwards. Now, if you all the way back behind the arc and you still making the shots, it's all good. But the minute you miss, don't be firing up everything from behind the arc because you made one. If you miss the shot, get your ass back to the rim and make it happen. So but Caitlin had that open shot from her logo and it just didn't pop. So I don't mind those shots. But those are the shots, those are the difference between when somebody makes when you make them open shots, that's when you get big leads. But neither one of them, Atlanta nor Indiana, is making their shots. I'm almost out. I'm on, it's still old, not old, but early. It's still early in the season, so you gotta still got a lot of basketball to play, but they got 2 more games. So when I give my 10-game rankings, then I in my opinion, you can't really rank a team until they play 10 games. That's how I see it. So once they play enough, they got one more game to play. When everybody plays 10 games, now you're looking at the team like, okay, which teams are showing consistency right now? Minnesota's looking good. Las Vegas is still looking good, but Las Vegas got some chinks in the armor. Golden State is iffy. They kind of go back and forth. They play a good game, then they lose the game. Everybody gets up for Indiana. Everybody gets up for the Fever. So that's the Fever are going to get everybody's best. Let me say it like that. They're gonna get everybody's best. Raven Johnson's coming in the game. They put in his second unit. So she let the first unit play a little bit longer. So they got 6.5 minutes, or yeah, 6.5 minutes. There's 4:25 left in the first quarter, and it's only 8-6. So it's been a very um, tight game. No, neither one of the teams have been shooting very well. Um, Kind of is what it is, and it's still early. Let's look at the box scores because ain't really nobody doing nothing. Um, get it to the corner and off again. Another rebound. I think Aaliyah Boston got to have like 4 rebounds. All right, Kelsey Mitchell is leading the show. Now they got Raven. I think Raven. Good shot, Raven. You just got to get a better shot at it. She circles around the rim, wait till she gets in the front, and then she kind of pops a little fadeaway. I like the move, but she just didn't make the shot. KK Timpson, Angel Reese got the bucket on her. It's 10-6. Raven is bringing it in. And see, I don't see this up tempo when she's in the game. I don't see that. They still waiting for shots. Take it, Kelsey. Take it. Take that shot, Kelsey. Good shot. Aaliyah Boston with the 3. And if you notice, I don't know if she'll get the opportunity tonight, but Angel Reese is getting a little bit more comfortable shooting them outside shots. Another turnover. Good defense by Indiana. Another stop. It's 10-9. How's that an offensive foul? How the hell is that an offensive foul? I didn't get that at all. Kelsey Mitchell was dribbling. Tahina Pow. Oh, they called it on KK Timpson because she didn't have her feet set. All right, I got that. KK Timpson, she is frustrating. That girl has got raw talent out the wazoo, but she just she don't have a feel. She don't have a feel yet. But that girl can jump out the damn gym. So another foul on Angel Reese. That's 2 on Reese, I think. Jordan Canada, Angel Reese. Or that's the first one on Angel. Let me see. So yeah, ain't nobody. We still early. Ain't really nobody doing too much. Aaliyah Boston has 5 rebounds already. So Caitlin is 1 for 4. Lexi is 1 for 2. Kelsey is 1 for 4. But on the other side, Jordan Canada's 1 for 4. Ryan Howard has not taken a shot yet. Alicia Gray is 1 for 2. So they are limiting their best scores and not giving them a shot. Alicia Gray, she's coming back out, kicks it back out to, I think that's Nas in the corner. Another turnover by Atlanta. Raven is running. Good spin. Another 3 by AB. Bad shot. Man, get the ball to Sophie and Lex, man. Sophie is your best 3-point shooter out there right now. They're not setting up her shots. Good switch. Good defense. Much better defense by Indiana. Go, Sophie. Sophie slowing it down. Sophie hustled, but Sophie ain't got no handles. Sophie is not a good ball handler. AB, they're trying to play her tough. She's in the paint. Back out to Raven. Raven kicks it right back down. Sophie for the 3. What I tell you? Sophie was the best 3-pointer last year until she got hurt. Don't forget that. I think Sophie even overtook Lexi, and Lexi was pretty good. So they get the ball down low to who's that? Nas Hillman. Let me go back to my play-by-play so I can know what the hell is going on. All right. Who just scored? 3-point game. 15. Kelsey Mitchell just hit a three. Personal foul on KK Timpson. If Sophie Cunningham is open, get her the ball. There you go. That's your shot, Kelsey Mitchell. Get him that quick step to make him step back, cross him, take that big step back and fire your three. That is your shot. Back to Atlanta. Alicia Gray. She's off. Alicia Gray is off today. Good defense. What I tell you, Maisha Hines Allen, if she can get the ball low, she can out strength you. She's stronger than the average. She built like her brother. If you don't know, her brother plays in the NFL. All right, CC back out, Timpson back out. MHA. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing. Oh, you got the open shot. Open shot. Caitlin Clark did not fall. I don't know what Caitlin Clark be doing. I don't know why she just can't hit her shots. Her rhythm is off. She's getting these open looks. And if you're gonna be a volume shooter like that, you gotta be able to do it. They got another. Who got another foul? Like Caitlin Clark is not hitting threes, and this is what it is for. So she KK Timpson got another foul. So that's 3 by her. She trying to get position. Come on with the flop. How they giving fouls and they tripping over their own feet? I don't understand that. They did that the other week too with Letitia Ami here. They called a couple fouls and she was flopping. Yeah, man, she bricking, dude. She bricking hard, man. So yeah, they getting the me bounds, but they're not making shots. Alicia Gray is not getting it done right now. Good rebound by Angel. Good move. Good pass. Good pass by Angel. All right, we got Raven and Caitlin. So now they're going to try to set Caitlin up to get an open shot because they got Raven handling the ball at the top. So now Caitlin's coming off guard, but Caitlin ain't fast enough. Can somebody set a pick? Turning the ball over, trying to force it inside. Caitlin turns the ball over. Good defense by Atlanta. Good defense by Atlanta. They trying to get her open shots, but that's not. Somebody gonna have to set a pick, man. She got to come off the pick and she got to hit the shot. You got to be able to do that. You got to be able to do that. All right. Let me see. Angels got 2 fouls. And let me see. Michaela Timpson got 3 fouls already in the first quarter. Good Lord. 3 fouls already. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. She was in the slump last year. But when she come out of it, she come out of it. I think she needs to go, in my opinion, I think she need to drive to the hoop a little bit more and stop trying to get set up for the 3. Drive to the hoop and either dish it off or finish it. She can do that. But they ready for her with the off-ball stuff. The off-ball stuff, Stephanie White, the off-ball stuff is not working. And they done figured out how to make it look regular. So they figured out how to make Caitlin look regular. But having said all of that, she still gets the ball in the bucket. She still gets the ball in the bucket. So it's hard to say that the magic is the threes, but she still can put points up. So she's gonna have to do what she got to do to get the ball in the bucket. I think driving is a better opportunity. And I think she's gonna have to, if she want to hit the 3, she's gonna have to, as soon as she gets the space, she's gonna have to go up. If you ever notice how Sophie Cunningham shoots her 3, as soon as she gets the ball in her hand, she goes up with it. right? So she's not wasting no time. As soon as the ball hits her hands, it's a stop and shoot. She doesn't need to take a dribble. That's what Caitlin gonna have to start doing because everybody is on her. So playing her off ball, everybody is ready for that, and they're not gonna let her get other shots. They would rather have somebody else shoot. And if teams are gonna play you like that, okay, get the ball to Sophie or Lexi and let them shoot. That's the best do because if they want to continue to frustrate Caitlin, because that's the mindset now. If you playing defense on Caitlin Clark, get in her grill, play her physical, get her frustrated. That's the game plan. So as soon as they get the ball to somebody else that can shoot, they got to be able to shoot. And it's got to happen to the point where that other person, Sophie or Lexi or AB or whoever, they become the problem. They become the game plan. Because right now, how Caitlin is playing right now and not making the three is what puts her above everybody else. The passing is great, but she's not passing. So if everybody's playing her, if everybody's defending her well, she can't continue to go like 1 for 7 and 2 for 8 from 3. That's not going to cut it. When your 3-point percentage is like less than 30, that ain't going to cut it. So you got to find another way to do this. Ryan Howard kicking it off. Nas all the way in the corner. Angel got it. Mo Billings. Angel is faster than Mo Billings. Loses the ball. They might get a shot clock violation. Good defense. Indiana is playing great defense. They got to turn it around on offense. They getting the stops. Now, my philosophy is if you get the stop, make the shot. They just got a defensive stop. Good defense by Indiana. Can they make the offensive shot on the other side? That's what we got to figure out. That's what we got to figure out. Can they make the shot on the other side? Good move by Caitlin and got blocked. Okot. You got Okot, that's 6'6" or whatever she is. She got that long wingspan. You're not going to be able to, you're going into the weeds there. Atlanta is a tall team. You got Alicia Gray, 6'1", Okot, 6'5". Angel is 6'4". Ryan is 6'1". They got a tall team. Good shot. Good fadeaway. Sophie with the open look. Didn't quite get it. Out of bounds. Red keeps the ball. Indiana keeps the ball. Atlanta's got the height advantage. So Indiana has to make their shots. And nobody's making their shots, which is why the game is still 15 apiece. Good pass by, I'll take that back. Turnover by Maisha Hines-Allen. Sophie was trying to break, and they were ready for it. They know Stephanie White's plays. Get back, get back, get back. Good defense. Oof. Go Raven. Go Raven. Why are they kicking it to Maisha? Open look for Caitlin, and she nails a 3. Caitlin just got to take it when it comes with the threes. Don't try to create everything. Take it when it comes. She got that open look, and she nailed the shot. Good shot. They're trying to get the ball at the perimeter. They're trying to isolate Caitlin again. Another turnover. Great defense. Great defense. They are trying to isolate. They're trying to get Ryan Howard to isolate on Caitlin Clark. So it's a one-on-one. Ryan has, I believe, I think they're the same height. They both 6'1", but I think Ryan is a little bit quicker than Caitlin, and she's gonna try to do that, but they couldn't get it. Can we get a pick, please? Can we get a, what are we running? What are we running? Lord have mercy. I do not want Aaliyah Boston dribbling that much. And then they missed the layup. Lord have mercy. Ryan Howard missed the layup. All the way to the, hit that fade away, Caitlin. She passed it to AB, and AB hit the 3. Good job. Good job. I like that fadeaway. Aaliyah Boston has like a little fadeaway jumper. She hit a three right there, but she's got a little fadeaway jumper that she needs to do more of. And she just need to take a whole all season and do nothing but dribble. If Aaliyah Boston could dribble a little bit better, she would be deadly. Absolutely deadly. The Fever are playing a great defensive game right now. Great defensive game right now. Yeah, they kind of ice cold right now. Let me see. Alicia Gray, she is 1 for 3. She got 2 points. Ryan Howard, 0 for 2. She got 1 point from a free throw. What is Medina Okot? Medina Okot is 6 foot what? By what is she? She's 6'6", 6'7". She from Kenya. It doesn't say. Why don't they have her vitals here, man? Come on now. Damn. It's weak sauce. Let me see something real quick. Caitlin Clark. So here's the thing with Caitlin, right? So everybody been talking about how bad her defense is. And I'm not going to argue that. And I will put that addendum that her defense is bad when she's isolated. However, as bad, she had a game, last game, she scored 6 points. Is that what it was? 6 points? So when you include that game, she's still averaging 20 a game. She's still averaging 20 a game. So everybody want to say it's not all of that. I mean, I get it because she's not playing well, but that's the shot. They've shown the replay. But as long as AB keeps hitting that three, they'll make it. Good job. Good job. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark she is counted as no turnovers right now. So Indiana has 4 turnovers and 6 by Atlanta. So that's a good start. That's a good start. Carlos, I'm getting ice cream Snickers at halftime. I might get 2. So, yeah, I'm getting most of the love right now on Twitter. So if you are on Twitter, come on over to YouTube, man. Come on over to YouTube. I don't know how that works. Does YouTube count the Twitter views? I'm not sure. Because I'm broadcasting to Twitter. I'm using StreamYard, so the TikTok doesn't work. So I just do Twitter and YouTube at the same time. But I don't know. YouTube doesn't count. Yeah, it just doesn't count. I need to start doing Twitch. I got a Twitch account. I've used it maybe one time. So, all right, we back at the game. It's 21-15. You got 7.5 left. Atlanta's bringing the ball down. I think this is Nas Hillman at the top, being guarded by Caitlin. Trying to isolate her. Gets the ball to the corner. High pass. Got it trapped in the corner and out of bounds. Caitlin mad at something. I think she thinks the ball bounced off Atlanta. Let me see. That's good defense. Did they call a foul? They call a foul on that? I don't know. Yeah, they called a personal foul. That's Caitlin's second foul. Kind of a weak call. Oh, you had the shot right there. What just happened? Raven's out. Good run. That was a good sequence by Raven. So the 2 South Carolina girls going at it, AB and Okot. They trying to isolate Caitlin again. Get it around. Ryan's got it. Nas has got it in the corner. Trying to get it to Okot. Denied. Mo Billings. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, Mo Billings is. I'm out on Mo Billings. Good pass. Wasted effort. Great pass by Caitlin to Kelsey. They had somebody in the weeds down there, and then they had to kick it out, and then they nicked the ball. But we get to stop, get the ball back. Nobody scored. Caitlin's got the ball. Kelsey Mitchell's up top. Take the shot, Kelsey. You know what to do. Gets the ball inside. Foul on Ryan Howard against Mo Billings. Yeah, Okot. Mo Billings ain't got a chance on Okot. I'm sorry. Mo Billings looked like she out of shape. Somebody brought this up. Who was that brought this up? Cheryl Reeves. Cheryl Reeves brought this up. Cheryl Reeves said with the CBA deal, a lot of people reported out of shape because they weren't working out. Kelsey Mitchell, she scored. Who got the assist on that? Caitlin Clark with another assist. Good defense. Good defense, Mo. And then they hit the three. All right, 6-point game. Indiana's up. Go, go. Good move, AB. And then she missed the shot. Oh, that turnaround is so lovely. And she just missed it. Hit the back of the rim and bounced right back out. That was a great move by Aaliyah Boston. Just didn't make the shot. Didn't make the open shot, man. Ah, come on, Mo. Good defense. Good defense. Don't give him nothing free. That's a mismatch right there. Can't nobody run with Kelsey Mitchell. Can't nobody run with Kelsey Mitchell. Nobody on this team, anyway. Mo Billings. Mo Billings, man. Oof. MHA is back in the game. Who they call a foul on? And these whistles, man, these oof. They are like some ticky-tack ass whistles. Some ticky-tack ass whistles. All right, so how Angel gonna try to get her underneath, come tight off the pick? How they gonna call that a foul, man? Are they gonna let them jockey for position? Like what? Like what are we doing? What are we doing? Let me see something real quick. There we go. Let me see if I can get my broadcast a little bit up to speed. There we go. That's a little bit better. Did she challenge that? What did they call? Challenge, ref initiated review call overturned. Good. So they took that foul away from AB. Good. Good. They should have. Still a 6-point game. The shooting has not been good for either team. So the shooting has not been good. Call is overturned. So okay. So now Atlanta is shooting 29%, 13% from three. And Indiana shooting 33% from the floor and 42% from three. So a little bit better from deep, courtesy of Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark is 1 for 4 from deep. So I thought she hit another 3, but that wasn't. That was a 2. Defense, they left Hillman all alone. She hits 3. Back to Caitlin Clark. She's bringing it up the right side. Long pass. Aaliyah Boston scores it. Good pass. Good finish by Aaliyah Boston. If they can keep that up, they'll go all day. They've been playing relatively good defense. Every now and then, Atlanta gets a good shot off. You haven't seen too much from Ryan Howard or Alicia Gray. Nas Hillman, good move. Pop it, Kelsey. And the foul. Good job, Lex. Good hustle. Good hustle by everybody. Good hustle by everybody. Good job, AB. They're showing the replay. Good hustle by Maisha Hines Allen. Good job by Kelsey Mitchell. Kicks it to, she gets the foul on Alicia Gray. She's at the free throw line right now. That wasn't Nas Hillman. That was Jordan Canada. That's what I'm thinking of. Jordan Canada. 5-point game. Indiana's defense has been pretty good today. Indiana's defense has been pretty good. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. If you're on a mobile device, make sure you hype the video. Angel at the top of the key with AB. Alicia Gray drives. She gets to the rim and just missed it. She just missed the layup. Kelsey Mitchell's got it at the top. Pop it. Wide open. Bam. Good shot by Kelsey Mitchell. That's how they win games, man. That's how they win games. Canada gets it back to Angel. Angel gets it back to Canada. She spins, trying to isolate Caitlin Clark again. And I think that was, who hit that 3? Jordan Canada hit a 3. Was that Canada or Nas Hillman? That was Nas Hillman hit that 3. Assist from Jordan Canada. Good pass. Good finish by Caitlin Clark. Nicely done. Bringing it back down. Nas Hillman's Nas Hillman's got the blue headband. Jordan Canada does not. Bringing it back. Angel Reese. Angel Reese gives it back to Jordan. Ooh, good pass. Angel Reese sitting right underneath the basket. And somehow they left her there. Easy bucket by Angel Reese. Come on, MHA. I see what you were trying to do. But they're trying to get Caitlin involved in different ways. Normally, she ain't the one cutting to the basket. So they just got to make that pass. Almost got it. It ended up being a kickball. But I see what you're doing there. Now they're bringing a smaller, faster lineup in. Tina Power in. And who they just bring in? Carlise? So good defense by Indiana, man. Good defense. So everybody on Twitter, what's up? I've been interested with KK in foul trouble if they Van Sluten or goes. Listen, man, everybody down on Dantas, Damaris Dantas. I watched Damaris play in FIBA in Brazil. She had a great season. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't mind Damaris right now instead of Mo Billings. Because what is Mo Billings doing that much better than Damaris Dantas? And Damaris Dantas would be a little bit better shooter. So I would take that gamble. I would want to see it just to see it. Just to see it is going to be better. But they done already spent the money on Mo Billings, so now they got to do it. So that's when you really got to check your roster, man. You really got to, that's when you're looking at your front office like, what was you thinking? That's why I say what I always say about Natasha Howard. Um, MHA is now growing on me a little bit. I'm getting used to her. Um, and Mo Billings still is the one that Mo Billings is supposed to be a lot better than this. So, or maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong. So, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh Lord, my stream on my thing right here is still so far behind. Oh my gosh. I need to what I should do is put a oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Go back up and then wait a minute, what did I second screen? Okay. All right, we back. Oh, let me see what we got here. Can we go full screen on my Mac over there? All right. Indiana's playing a very good defensive game. We got to be a little bit better on offense. But for the most part, um, they are playing a good game. Aaliyah Boston is leading the way. Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell has 10. Aaliyah Boston has 8 and 5. Caitlin Clark has 7. So getting all right. Maisha Hines Allen, they got a power play, so they're gonna take it to the rack. Foul on Raven, and again another one where she just sitting there with her arms up, and they just giving the call to the offense. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Good pass by Raven. All right, we got Jordan Canada. She missed both free throws? Did she miss both? She missed the first. She missed the second one. She made the first one. What did she do? Another offensive foul on Aaliyah Boston? Ugh, come on, man. All right, Canada's got the ball. Gives it out. Good defense, Raven. Alicia Gray. That's how you pull down a rebound, man. I like it when the small players know how to jump. Go, 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 go. Lord have mercy. Great play. Maisha Hines Allen just, I don't know who she was passing the ball to. The play worked perfectly. Sophie cut on the baseline. She was wide open, and MHA did not. She made a horrible pass and ended up turning the ball over. Those opportunities you got to take advantage of. Those are opportunities you got to take advantage of. This is the stuff now. So now the momentum, in my opinion, the momentum swings back on Stephanie's side. Like, this ain't Stephanie's offense. The offense is not the problem. The execution of the offense is the problem. Good move. Good move. Alicia Gray can't hit a mirror in a bathroom right now. Kelsey Mitchell bringing it down. She had a great move and just missed the shot. Pop it, Kels. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kelsey Mitchell, Princeton High School, Cincinnati, Ohio. Put your hand over your heart every time you say that. My homegirl. Ravens. Keep your feet. Keep your feet. Ryan don't want to shoot. They're trying to set the roll. Help, help, help. Oh, good block by Aaliyah Boston. Good block by Aaliyah Boston. Nicely done. Nicely done. 9-point game. That was all ball too. Nicely done. All right, Aaliyah. This is what I want, man. Get some air underneath them feet. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, Caitlin just came back in from Maisha Hines Allen is out. Caitlin's back in. And somebody just came in for Angel. So Ryan Howard. Oh, take the shot, Caitlin. AB, AB. Go, 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 go. See what I mean? See what I mean? That was a great defensive stop. We should have had it. We should have had that bucket, and we didn't. So we done gave away 4 points right there. She's gonna try to penetrate. Somebody's got to be open. Should have been a foul, but we didn't get the call. What do they want to call? Do they want to call? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Kelsey Mitchell almost went to the floor, getting to the rim, and then they don't call nothing. So I don't get the consistency. I don't get it at all. Another turnover or a jump ball that they call timeout. Halftime. Great defensive game. 9-point game. 9-point game. Great defensive game. Great defensive game by Indiana in the first half. Can they finish? Can they finish? That's what I want to know. All right, let's go to box scores, and I'm gonna give me my ice cream Snickers. Let's get the box scores right now. Naz Hillman's got 7 points. Angel Reese's got 4. Alicia Gray's got 2. Jordan Canada's got 7. Ryan Howard's got 2. Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray both have 2 points. Alicia Gray is 1 for 7. Ryan Howard is 0 for 2. So good job keeping a top 2 players off the board. Angel Reese's got 4 points. So good job limiting their offense. Good job on defense. Medina Ocott's got 5 points, but she's only played 5 minutes. Monique Billings, no. Aaliyah Boston's got 8 points. She had 8 and 6. Kelsey Mitchell has got 14. Lexi Hall has got 4. Caitlin Clark has got 7. MHA's got 2, and Sophie's got 3. So we getting it done. Aaliyah Boston with 6 rebounds. Monique Billings has 5. So not a bad game. Not a bad game. We gotta keep the defense up and get a little bit better on offense. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. All right, hold on tight. I'm going to get my ice cream Snickers. Be right back. By the way, ice cream Snickers. If you want to sponsor, brother, holla at your boy. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. All right. Got the Snickers. Indiana's looking a lot better. Even though they're still limiting Caitlin Clark's opportunities at the basket, everybody else is scoring. Everybody else is scoring. Kelsey Mitchell is on the hot streak. So keep feeding her. Keep feeding her. All right. Good game. Good defense on Alicia Gray. Like I just said that. Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard have not done a thing. They haven't done a thing. Keep that up in the second half. I forgot to send my sister the link. She's probably mad at me. All right, we are live. Share. Copy. Melanie. All right. My sister always gets mad at me when I'm eating on the mic. She's like, can you relate? What's good? I understand that. Everybody just got to fall back. I don't understand the coverage and the fandom. Everybody's extra. Everybody thinks they want to know everything. Everybody thinks they got the good bead on it. And it's almost, you know what it's like? It's like somebody, it's like somebody catching 10 to 15 seconds of a conversation between you and your girlfriend or your wife. And from that 10 to 15 seconds, they think they know everything about your relationship. That's what the WNBA is like. You got all these people commenting that really have never watched the game until like the last 2 years. So very similar to what we deal with in Philadelphia. Because after all this rigmarole with A.J. Brown, you get all of these people from outside of Philly that think they know what's going on in Philly better than people in Philly. That makes me so mad. When you hear these dudes on TV, on the radio, and the stuff they be talking, and it's like, what are you, like, it makes no sense. What are you talking about? Like, no, that's not the way we feel. I posted something the other day, yesterday, because I saw a couple of shows online and they were talking about, the Philly fans cannot be feeling good about this. So what I did was I took that clip and then I posted that clip from Rhea Hughes. Rhea was like, AJ Brown is dead to me. Dead to me. Now, I don't necessarily feel as strong as Rhea does, but I understand. I understand. So they try to put this national narrative out there, like everybody in Philly is woe is me, and I'm like, not hell no, hell to the no. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. You got to catch me when I got one of my boys on. Uh, every now and then, and I'm gonna get him back on again. Me and because we talked a couple weeks ago. Um, Jason Dunn. Jason Dunn is a good friend of mine. We went to college together, and he played here in Philly for 4 years before he played his. I think he played 8 years in Kansas City. So yeah, man, I like the Chiefs. I just don't like the Chiefs when they play in Philadelphia. It's all good. So it is all good. But yeah, I'm on. Me and Jay Dunn talked a couple weeks ago. So we gonna be on each other's podcast. He got a podcast called Chief Concerns with Jason Dunn. So check that out. That's my dude, man. So the thing with football, man, everybody know everybody. So everybody knows somebody that played for the Cowboys, for the Chiefs, for the Eagles, for the like you got friends around the league. So yeah, I bleed green and I hate the Cowboys and stuff like that. But it was I had friends that played for the Cowboys. I had friends that played for the Chiefs. I had friends that all around the league. I had one of my best friends won a Super Bowl with the Rams and played for the Vikings. So, all that type of stuff, man. So, yes, you hate teams, but some of your boys and some of your best friends are on other teams, man. So it's all good. It's all love. uh, I don't even listen to Amazon. I got it on, but I got the volume down. I see right now they interviewing Natasha Howard, and I just wish that she was still with Indiana, but I understand they had to do what they had to do, and we suffering for it. But yeah, man, they do that. Everybody gonna take their digs. Now they in a good situation where they want to talk about Caitlin Clark because she ain't playing well and this, that, and the other. So now it's like everybody got something to say because they want to say they had something to say. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, um, my logic is this: I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, but at the end of the day, uh, they got all season. They got 30 what? There's 44 games in the season. This is game number 9. So uh they got 35 more games. They got 35 more games to get it together. And if Caitlin Clark don't make another 3 for the rest of the year, if they make it to the playoffs and she has a good playoff series, all is forgiven. That's the only thing that matters. What you do in the playoffs is what matters. Period. So all of this stuff is getting ready, and I like to believe that by mid-season, when we get to game 20, Caitlin Clark should have her stroke together. Now, if we at game 20 and Caitlin Clark is still shooting under 30% for 3, then we got a problem. Then all is fair. The school is out. All the criticism in the world is valid. So you still got time for that. But like just as an example, look at what happened. Look at Sabrina Ionescu when New York won the title 2 years ago. She was horrible in the playoffs. And then she hit that one shot. She had that one moment, and that's all that matters. She hit the one shot when she had to hit that shot. But for the most part, the rest of that series, that was all Stewie and Jonquel Jones. But with your great players, your main players, you need them to have a moment. You need them to have a shot. You need them to come through. They don't have to come through all the time. If they do, that's great. But all I know is Sabrina Ionescu had a terrible season in the finals. Terrible finals. But she hit one shot to win it all. And that's all that matters. That ring don't say how many shots she missed in that game. All that matters is that she hit the one shot when it mattered the most. So once you get to the playoffs, all this other nonsense about they can't do that. Kaylee can't play defense. Angel Reese can't shoot from the floor. All this stuff that people talking about does not matter. So for me and my experience with football and how I look at football, it's the same way. It's the same way. We go through all of this mess with Jalen Hurts and these narratives and all of that type of stuff. He can't throw. He can't do this. Can't throw across the middle. That's why AJ left. He couldn't get him the ball and blah, blah, blah. All I know is that young man went to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years and outplayed your boy Patrick Mahomes in both of them. Both of them. So I say all that to say I don't get into lists. I got a big thing when the NFL comes back. I don't pay attention to any lists, rankings, none of that. Just like I said, I don't put like a real opinion on the WNBA right now until we get to game 10. 4-4. Some people they 6-2. So it doesn't really matter. Once we get to game 10, in my opinion, then we have a big enough sample size to say, okay, this team is shooting the best. That team is playing the best. That team's defense is the best. That coach is coaching the best. Until we get to 10 games, that's my minimum sample size. When I'm watching football, when we go into week 5, I need 4 weeks of football to be able to see what my team is capable of. After 4 weeks, you can figure out who can block, who can't, who can throw the ball, who can't, who got good receivers, who got trash receivers, whose offensive line is blocking, who's got a good defense. You see all of that after 5 games. So going into week 5, after 4 games, you got a quarter of the season. You going into week 5. You know what you got. Do you got a good running back or do you got just a guy? You got good wide receivers or do you got just a guy? You have to let the teams play. You have to. We are in this social media environment that everybody wants the quick answers, and you can't have that. I'm an OG. I was born in the 70s, bro, 1970. I'm an OG, triple OG. So I am used to waiting. I'm used to development. I'm used to, take a minute. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to let things happen, let things play out before you give an opinion. And you got so many people these days, all they want to do is say, if you don't agree with me, I don't like you. There's no discussion. That's why on my channel, that's why a lot of times during the week, I'll drop my link if people want to come on the show and get their opinions, all of that type of stuff. Talk your talk. Talk your talk. If Indiana wins this game and beats Atlanta, I don't care about Caitlin Clark talking smack. That's what she's supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do in Golden State when they put that whooping on them. That's what they're supposed to do in Portland when they put that belt to ass against Indiana. Talk your talk because it's your time. Because there's going to come another time down the line where you're going to get your ass whooped and you ain't going to have much to say. So get in where you fit in. I ain't got no problem with that. But everybody crashes out on who talking and what they doing and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, man, what are y'all doing? So, all right, game's back on. I think Alicia Gray just scored. I need my other glasses, man. I need my, there we go. I need my buys, my readers. Yep, Alicia Gray's on the line. And let's go play for play. There we go. All right, Alicia Gray hit the free throws and hits the first one. Aaliyah Boston just scored on the other side. Bringing it back. Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell are getting it done. You see once again, you notice they got good finish. Good finish by Alicia Gray. They're trying to put Caitlin in the corner on defense so they can try to get the ball around and get it isolated to her. Good foul. Good foul. They hate when she does that. Caitlin does that thing where her head pops up, and anytime she gets hit, yes, she's selling the foul, but that was a foul. That was a foul. Leah Boston, handoff to Caitlin Clark. She stops. Comes back the other side. Ah, she's scared to shoot now. Go, 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 go. Back at the top. Mo Billings wide in the corner. What the? Lord have mercy. Get Mo Billings out of there. Get Mo Billings out of there. Like Mo Billings doesn't want to shoot. Like, what are they doing? You're in a situation where you got the look you wanted, and then you try to do one pass too much, and you prime opportunity lost. Opportunity lost. Hate that. Another turnover. Who was that turnover on? Who did they give that turnover to? Foul. Oh, that was a shot clock violation. That's why. Foul on Aaliyah Boston. All right, let's go. It's a 5-point game. 2-possession game now. Come on, you had a 9-point lead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that back. Come on. Do what you've been doing. Do what you've been doing. Yeah, Billings scared, man. I don't understand. Oh, right in the that was all right, Mo Billings with the hook shot. I don't mind that. You just didn't make it. Just didn't make it. 2-point game. And just like that, the lead is out. The lead is done. The lead is done. Just like that. You went from 9 points to freaking 2 points in less than 3 minutes. Golly. Oh my God. Mo Billings, man. I need you to we're gonna have to give me the other girl. Give me the girl we just signed, Van Sluten. Give me her. Something. Because she's not getting it done. She's not. The other thing I'm gonna do when we hit 10 games, I'm gonna go through, look at the stats, and we gonna have a conversation about who's living up to their contract, who's earning their money. That's what I want to know. Because everybody's not playing up to par. Everybody's not doing that. It's horrible. So, are we talking about football game? I like the Chiefs thought at first Mahomes would catch Brady's ring count, but I doubt it now. Nah, Andy Reid don't cheat. So, and still, the best quarterback to ever play the game. Sometimes I go back and forth. Sometimes I want to say it's Brady. Other times I got to say it's Joe Montana because I played against Joe Montana. So that was my era of football. Somebody said it like this. I think it was LT. LT said it. He said, "Do you imagine what Joe Montana would have done if he had the rules to protect the quarterback like Tom Brady does? Tom Brady could not have played in the 70s and the 80s. Ain't no way. Because he couldn't move. He couldn't move. So, and I agree with that. And he got 4 rings. So, I agree with that. Kaden needs to smoke whatever Tom Brady was. Guy was mentally tough as fuck. Would just will the. So, do you remember the second Super Bowl? The second Super Bowl, the one we won. I saw a interview with Brady was on Colin Cowherd down in New Orleans, and Brady he said He said, my superpower. He said, I wasn't the biggest, strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm, all of that kind of stuff. He said, my superpower was I can analyze a defense and I knew what you were doing and what I should do faster than you could react. He said that was my superpower. And he was right. Now you're talking about intelligence and reading the game and understanding the game. Tom Brady had a level of understanding like Peyton Manning, like Elway, like Montana, on top of having some of the best players, the best tight end in history, all of that type of stuff. So it's a combination, but Tom Brady's superpower was his brain. All right, they got the ball. Lexi in the corner. Kelsey's got it up at the top. Caitlin fires the three. Off. She had an open shot. She just missed it, man. Now you looking at this is what I was saying. Caitlin gonna end up with about 12, 13 points tonight. She got 7 right now. Or no, she got how many she got? Caitlin Clark has got 7 points. She 3 for 10, 1 for 5 from 3. So she's gonna end up with about anywhere between 12 and 15 points tonight. The way she's going, unless she just gets super hot in the fourth. Is that 3-second violation? Yep, on Angel Reese. All right, Caitlin and Ryan in the middle. So good pull away, good shot. That's what Caitlin Clark needs to do. Hit that little fadeaway jumper. Keep running that until they find a way to stop it. Good move by Angel Reese. Use that long wingspan. Caitlin was about to toss it, but she decided not to. Go. Foul. Angel be using that wingspan. Good defense. Good offense. Oh, you wanted to fire that 3. She fired the 3. And, in and out. She got the look she wanted. The shot just didn't fall. 1 for 6 from 3. I'd rather take the bucket, man. Get to the bucket, Caitlin. 1 point lead. They hitting the threes. We not. They are shooting 33% from deep. And we 40% from deep. So why is it not translating? Good pass. Got to dribble back out. Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard's not having a good shoot night. Good defense by Lex. Made her change her shot. Angel was right there. She couldn't get a grip on the ball. Caitlin's bringing it down the court. Good dish. Good dish to AB. AB finishes it at the rim. They needed that one. Good stop. Good shot. Fires off a 3. Good rebound. Let's go. Caitlin bringing it up the middle. Oh, step back. Woo! There you go. Now she in the feeling. Now she's trying to get the crowd up. There you go. Angel Reese. Good block by Aaliyah Boston. Coming down the court. You got a power play. Kelsey Mitchell. And the finish and the foul. Did she get the foul? No, she did not get the foul. Good sequence by Indiana. That's what she's talking about. Squawking in Stephanie White's face. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. She gave her the deke. That's what I'm talking about. You see Aaliyah Boston get that pass. She's ready for the pass. You got to be ready. You got to be ready for a pass from Caitlin Clark anywhere on the court. Aaliyah Boston is there. Does it look like Aaliyah is a little gimpy? Did I see her limp off the court? Was I mistaken? Did anybody else in the chat see that? KK Timpson, man, she be lost down there. Michaela Timpson has the worst spatial awareness I've ever seen. And I mean, like, when she's under the rim, like, when she goes up for rebounds, like, sometimes she forgets where she is in space. Sometimes it's crazy. It's crazy. So, all right. That was a good sequence right there. Let's keep it up. You got 4 minutes, 4:41 left in the third. All right. You're having a good quarter. Let's keep it up. Keep that momentum going and make the shots. Make your shots. Caitlin Clark is 2 for 7 from deep. Okay. That's not very good, but I'll take it in the second half. So I wish she would get to, what did I say? She had 12 points right now. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. So she's on her way to another double-double. Aaliyah Boston, 12 points, 6 rebounds. Mo Billings, 0 points, 5 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 16 points and an assist and a steal. So we getting it together. So they gotta keep this momentum going. Good job. That's the way to be ready, Aaliyah. That's the way to be ready. She went behind the back. Ooh, she broke Alicia Gray's ankles on that one. She went around the back, step back, and then hit the three. When she does that in her flow, she hard to deal with. She hard to deal with. They called a foul. They wanted to review it. Flop. She flopped. She flopped. Yes, she did. She flopped. But she be doing extra. She be doing extra. Did she challenge it? Come on, Stephanie. Don't let them get your girl in foul trouble. She flopped the hell out of that one. She was looking to pass. She picked up the dribble. Go, Kelsey. Do you Tahina? Oh, there we go. Too far in the weeds. Red ball. Come on, Kelsey. You're dribbling too much, man. Come on. Make a decision. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice, Quandary. That was nice. They got to finish this though. You got 6 seconds on the clock. You got to go. Good pass. Couldn't finish. You got too far. Go up, KK, right now. Don't get another tech, Caitlin. That irks me as a coach. I would be pissed off at my kids when they arguing with the refs. Like, I have never seen somebody argue the ref to change their call. Never in the history of ever. You got to shoot. You got to shoot. Oh, they got time. They got time. Come on, Kels. There you go. She scooped it underneath. Good move by Kelsey Mitchell. She probably should have got that call too. Another good defensive stance. Kelsey, KK, please get rid of the ball. Please get rid of the ball. I'm looking at two different things right now. I'm still 323 and 323. So we off. We about 10 seconds off now. It's a lot better than it was. All right, Sophie back in the game. 8-point game. Building that lead back up. Ravens in. Giving Caitlin a rest. Pop it. I see you, Kelsey. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Ryan Howard just chucks it up and hits the three. Damn, she just like, F it. I got to score somehow. She has not been having a very good night shooting the ball, but she hit that one. There you go, Kelsey. Good move. Kelsey, they can't hang with you. You too fast. You too fast. Pow's at top. She gives the ball back to Ryan. I don't like Ryan Howard on MHA. That's a speed disadvantage. Alicia Gray. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell with the thievery and pops it. Boop. Kelsey Mitchell on fire right now, baby. Let's go. Princeton High School in the building. Let's go. Kelsey on fire right now. Kelsey Mitchell on fire right now. Boy, let's go. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Kelsey Mitchell with 25 points. That's what we're looking for. All right, it's getting dark outside. Let me go turn my house lights on. Hold on. Yes. Kelsey Mitchell got Jordan Canada on the struggle bus right now. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we back. And I'm back. And you know what? It's getting a little heated back here. So what I think I am going to do is turn on my fan. There we go. Get a little breeze. Brought me some chips. All right. Got the house lights on, getting dark around here. All right. 12-point game. 12-point game. That's what I'm talking about, man. Kelsey Mitchell is on fire. Keep feeding her. Leave her in the game. Do not take her out, Stephanie. Do not take her out. Go with the hot hand. Keep feeding her. That's what I'm talking about. And what are we eating right now? Right now, we got some Ruffles cheddar cheese. I don't really like these, but I'm going to eat them right now. All right, Canada. Alicia Gray. Awkward shot. Good rebound by Maisha. Raven bringing it down. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Gives it to MHA. She's driving. She's reversing. MHA gets to the rim and makes the bucket. Okay. Okay. 14-point game. Raven got Canada. Dishes it off to, I don't even know who that. I forget that girl. Pow. Pow back to Canada. Raven on the defense. Off. Awkward shot. Good job by Raven making a change of shot. Bringing the ball up the court. Bad pass by Raven. She tried to get it down low to Sophie, and they were waiting for it. Interception. Ryan Howard hits another three. Don't give up this lead. Do not give up this lead. Raven is in there. Gets to the rim. Good move by Raven. Nicely done. Pow up top. Help, help, help. Good foul by MHA on Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray got 9 points. Niles Hillman's up to 12, and Ryan Howard has got 8. So they keeping them very mundane. Alicia Gray at the line, she hits a 3. Her free throws. All right, there's something to do the whole rotation. So now we got Sophie. Now we got Sophie, Caitlin, KK, and Aaliyah. And Raven. And turn the ball over. I think Raven was supposed to cut to the basket, but she didn't. Caitlin Clark just turned it over. Pow pow on Caitlin. ISO. Good defense. Was that a shot clock violation? Yep. Good defense by Indiana. Oh, end of the third. 11-point game. 2-point lead. Two-digit lead. So that's where you need to be. What do I have now? Now I have Lay's barbecue. I just grabbed these out of the box. I wasn't watching. We still got 95 people watching. Most of them are on Twitter, right? I got 4 people on YouTube. I got 91 people on Twitter. How do I get those 91 people on Twitter to come over to YouTube? That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. That's what I got to learn how to do. All right. Much better third. We're going into the fourth. Monique Billings is killing me right now. Kelsey Mitchell is on 5. Get her back on the court. Lexi Hall hasn't done much. Caitlin Clark's got 12 and 12.7 assists. Just the starters, man. Nas Hillman's got 12. Angel Reese has 6. Alicia Gray's got 11. Jordan Canada's got 7. Ryan Howard's got 8. Medina Okot has not played this half. She's only been in it for 5 minutes. She's got 5 points. And then Isabel Borlace, she's got 2 points. So Indiana's kept Atlanta very mundane. Nobody's kind of broken out. Ryan Howard had a couple. She chucked up a couple threes and made them. Sorry about that. And of course, they want to show the dust up between Caitlin and Stephanie White again. I still say Caitlin argues with the refs a little bit too much for me, but what she creates, what are you going to do? And at least she talks to him. She gets animated, but, you know, she talks to him in between the timeouts and after and before the game and all that kind of stuff. Leah Boston with another 3. Leah Boston is having a hell of a game today. Assist from Raven. Leah Boston, 5 for 10, only 12 points. And 2 threes. Wow, you think it was more than that. 15 points, I'm sorry. Angel Reese on KK. Good play. Got Okot. She just scooped it underneath and just hit him with the wingspan. Ain't much you can do about that. When a girl got that length like that, ain't much you can do. Raven, why do you stop your dribble right there? Damn it. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't want. I know Aaliyah Boston can hit the jumper, but she can't be your option for that play. It's got to be somebody else. She should be the second option. On the court, it should be Caitlin and Sophie right now. Caitlin hits the 3. She misses. Wide open shot. That was her shot. Good defense. No calls. Foul on the floor. I guess that was foul on Caitlin Clark. Let's go. Just keep this up. Let's keep this double-digit lead. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Stop bitching about it. Let's go. I didn't agree with that call either, but you win some, you lose some. Let's keep playing. Let's go. Adina Okot is not comfortable with the ball. Ryan Howard chucking up a 3. Shit. Raven and Caitlin didn't see each other. Both tried to get the rebound and knock the ball out of bounds. Wasted opportunity. Wasted stop, I should say. Because that was a good defensive stop. Angel gets to the rim and gets over KK. And that was just bad positioning by KK. She overstepped it by one side, got out off balance, and Angel Reese just went right over her. Kickball stays with Indiana. All right, still red ball. Inbounds. Aaliyah Boston up at the top. Ravens coming off the pick. Caitlin's coming back around. Caitlin goes to the rim, misses the layup. Aaliyah Boston got hurt, hit in the face or something. She was holding her face. Looking for a call, didn't get it. Got to start wearing the mouthpiece. Who's the call on? I don't know. Who's the call on? I don't know. Oh, jump ball. Okay. All right, let's go. Angel wins the jump ball. Ryan Howard. Raven is on Ryan. Good defense by Raven. Caitlin Clark gets the rebound. She's pushing it up the right side. Moves to the middle. Trying to set up the play. She gets around, kicks it all the way back out. Maisha Hines-Allen with the three. Off. I don't want her shooting the three. It's a wasted shot. We got too many other good people that can shoot the three. Oh, travel on Angel. Why is Maisha Hines-Allen shooting a freaking 3-point shot, man? Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Come on. Keep this double-digit lead. Let's go. 6.5 left to play. Kaylin bringing it back around. Don't get loosey-goosey with the ball. Back up to Aaliyah Boston. Kelsey Mitchell's got it. Maisha Hines-Allen's got it. Raven comes around. She drives to the lane underneath and does not get the roll. MHA with the rebound. Does not get it. She gets the foul, though. Angel's complaining about the calls. That was a good move by Raven. She just didn't make it. Come on, make the free ones. There you go, Maisha. All right, there we go. Misses the second one. Oh, free throws. We have not been a good free throw shooting team this year. Who's the foul on? Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston is she got 3 fouls. We're okay. We're okay. Good pass. Angel misses the shot. Aaliyah Boston gets the rebound, pulling it back down. Here comes Caitlin Clark with the handoff. You got Alicia Gray on defense, trying to set it up. She reaches in, gets the foul. Five and a half left to go in the game. 11-point game. Defense has been winning this game for Indiana. All right, where we going? Where we going? Going to commercial. I don't know, Coach CC looking like she falling off cliff. Nah, we got way too much basketball, bro. Like Caitlin Clark is not going to drop 30 every night. It's It ain't gonna happen like that. It ain't gonna happen like that. Just like maybe you didn't hear me earlier. The last game when they lost to Portland, she scored 6 points. 6 points. And her average is still above 20. So you have your ups and your downs and everywhere in the middle. So it's all good. It's all good. Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard last game had what, 28 points? And right now she got 8. Like, you see what I'm saying? So everybody has ebbs and flows. One thing I like to say is everybody get a turn. Everybody get a turn. So you're gonna have your games where you spiking and Caitlin might drop 30, 25, whatever. Right now, why are they not feeding the ball to Kelsey Mitchell? Kelsey Mitchell needs to get the ball every time down the court right now. She had 25 points. She is 11 for 15 from the floor. Keep feeding her. Keep feeding her. Stephanie White had a whole playbook of plays for Kelsey Mitchell. Matter of fact, you need to have a playbook of plays for everybody. So when you got specific plays for AB when AB gets hot. You got specific plays for Caitlin when Caitlin get hot. You got them for Kelsey when she get hot. For Sophie, for Lexi, for everybody. Right now, Kelsey Mitchell is killing them. She's killing them. 11 for 15 from the floor, 3 for 4 from deep. Keep feeding her until they show you they can stop her. And they haven't been able to do that. And we keeping this double-digit lead. Keep rolling with it. Keep feeding Kelsey. Let her keep driving to the basket, driving to the rim, and let everybody still wants to focus on what Caitlin is not going to do to them. So let her bring the traffic to her and just continue to dip it off, but set it up so it's going to Kelsey Mitchell. You got to have plays like that, man. That's how I think about it. You got to have plays like that. So I disagree. She ain't falling off a cliff. She's going through her ups and downs like every other player. Everybody got on such a bandwagon, me included, when Sonia Citron had that 31-point game. She ain't got close to that since. Everybody goes up and down, man. Peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. Did they call a foul on Aaliyah? What was the foul on? She turned the ball over. I don't understand that. Oh, come on. You call that offensive foul when you handed off the ball? That's bull. That's bull. Good stop. Niles Hillman got the foul. They trying to foul now. They get mad because they think they getting all of the calls. Stop reaching in. You know she gonna sell the foul, but they calling it, so stop doing it. That's directed towards Atlanta. Good pass, Caitlin. Go up, go up. Lord have mercy. She just get that shit Smith act. Good hustle, Sophie. Good hustle. MHA, you got to make that. Go back. There you go. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, man. How they gonna call the foul on MHA? How they call the foul on her? What? How was that a foul? Why are they calling all these fouls when these women are falling over their own damn feet? I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. Angel fell on her own feet. Stay. MHA just got like 2 fouls in like 30 seconds. Oh my God. She only got 3 fouls, I think. Yeah. Timpson got 3. Caitlin Clark's got 4 fouls. and Aaliyah Boston's got 4 fouls. So they gotta be careful. Yeah. Still got a single digit lead. Come on now. Let's get back, get that double digits back. Go up, go up. There you go. There you go. Probably should have been a foul, but they didn't call it. That's how you get to the rim, Caitlin. Just keep doing what you're doing. Alicia Gray, good move. Awkward shot. Push off by Angel Reese. She gets called for the foul. Going back the other way. That kind of looked like a makeup call, if you ask me. 4 minutes left in the game. It's okay to let AR try and lay up. Oh, Caitlin, you should have took that fade away. Sophie, wide open. Good shot, Sophie. Sophie, the best 3-point shooter we got right now. Now, Kelsey still is, but Sophie is more consistent than Caitlin is right now. Sophie got what, 9 points? All threes, I think. Sophie got 6 points. She 2 for 2 from 3. Okay. I thought she made an extra one. But Sophie is a little bit more consistent, man. So, they got to just keep doing what they're doing. No dumb fouls. You got little less than 4 minutes. 3:53 left. Let's go. Let's keep this game going and do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Come on, man. Keep this double-digit lead, right? And let's keep this going. Got a 14-point lead. Just got to keep it going. Was it 14 or 13? 12 point. 12 point. No. Well, I can't even do math right now. I can't even do math right now. 3, yeah, it is a 14-point lead. Okay. But anyways, come on, keep this defense up. This has been a great defensive effort from Indiana today. That was a personal foul on Angel Reese. That puts her at, I want to say 3. Yeah, she had 3 fouls, so she good. Another double-double for Angel Reese. Y'all can hate on her if you want to, but I told y'all, Angel Reese, if she plays by the rim and not trying to take all of the 3-point shots and trying to do all that extra stuff, Angel Reese can get a double-double in her sleep. In her sleep. She's got the length. She's got the wingspan. She can jump. And the one thing that I'm sure somebody says something, but the one thing that Angel does not get enough credit for, in my opinion, Angel knows how to get position underneath the rim better than almost anybody. That's her superpower. She's quick enough and she gets position and she can booty you out of there. And she got hops. She can still go up. She's got a good vertical. Plus, she got that crazy wingspan, them long arms. So with her positioning and going up to get them rebounds, that's why she can average a double-double in her damn sleep. She can sleepwalk to it. And can't nobody else do that. They try to hate on her. They try to say she's bad on the floor or bad percentage in the paint. And she have her ups and downs just like everybody else. But at the end of the day, the girl is averaging a double-double. Like, stop playing with me. I'm sorry if you don't like her me bounds. If you don't like her me bounds, stop her. But the girl gets a freaking double-double sleepwalking. You know what I'm saying? So that's an indictment on everybody else that she playing with. That's how I look at it. If you letting her get a double-double and getting me bounds on you, why you watching her go back to the rim? All right, they're trying to come out with a flurry. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. Coming out trying to foul. Who got that foul? Who was the foul call on that? Was that just a timeout? I didn't see. That was a timeout. All right, let's go. Keep the double-digit lead. Keep the pressure on. We keep the pressure on. Just keep it going. Keep it going. What we got? We still got 98 people. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you are watching me on Twitter, do me a favor. Mosey on over to YouTube to Pro Fan Hoops and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the content, man. Pro Fan Hoops. Mosey on over from Twitter. Show me some love from Twitter. All right. You can get YouTube on your phone. I know how that works. So you can multitask. So Mosey on over from Twitter and give me that like and subscribe on YouTube, please and thank you. So we're looking at 3.5 left, 3:36 left in the fourth. We gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving. Aaliyah Boston's on the line. Yep. Aaliyah Boston shooting free throws. Yeah. They called a foul on Angel Reese. That was not a foul. Definitely was not a foul. So, like, let him play defense. Like, and this is what I say all the time, especially when you're talking about people bitching about calls and all that kind of stuff. The calls you complain about, you're going to benefit from later on down the line. So, she made a free throw, 73-59. We got 3.5 left. Called a foul on Raven, I guess. I don't even be seeing these calls, man. Like, damn. Canada's back on the line. I guess that was for Raven. Can we see a replay of that? Personal foul on Raven Johnson. She's shooting 2. She made the first one. All right. They're back to 94 feet on Caitlin. Indiana's trying to slow the game up. Caitlin just got ripped. She just got ripped on that one. Nothing you can do about that. Canada just got a good play on her and just ripped the ball away from her. All right, Ravens bringing the ball up. All the way, all the way. She gets the call. Now she's being sarcastic. So let's go. Make the free ones. Like, don't need the sarcasm, Caitlin. Let's go. She finally got the call. She just got ripped, though. Like, so they just replayed the foul on Raven. I'm like, what was the foul? The ball carrier is leaning in like a damn fullback. What are you supposed to do? Raven backs up, puts her arms up. She didn't initiate the contact, but she gets called for the foul. Like, that's the type of stuff. I'm like, y'all need to be better than that. Hell, even the call on Caitlin wasn't even a foul. Jordan Canada was just sitting. But you know what? You know what? This is the exact same stuff that happened to Caitlin in Portland. Hands up, don't initiate contact, and she was getting called for the defensive fouls. This is the same exact thing, except in reverse. Now, I think that was the kind of on Jordan Kennedy. She came down, looked like she came down on her arm and got a piece of her. So that could go either way. They can reverse that, or they can keep it. I need to see. You need to see that floor view. Challenge. Here's the floor view, right there, right there. She came across the arm. She came across the arm. So they'll take that one. But this is the type of stuff, man. What you bitch about in one game will benefit you in the next. So you can't really bitch about the stuff. You can't bitch about it because it's going to come back in your favor eventually. That is the law of averages when you play in professional sports, any sport. That is the law of averages right there. It's going to go against you and it's going to go for you. All right. Back to a 10-point lead. Let's get it to 12. Make the free throws, please, Caitlin. Lord have mercy. She missing free throws. What is with Indiana and free throws all of a sudden? Golly. Made the second one. Damn. They just have not been good at free throws this year. Ryan Howard got it. Gets it over to who's that? I don't know who that is. European. Good bucket. Yep. They back to 94 feet. Guard 94 feet on Caitlin. She's past half court line. She's in the middle. Pick off of Kelsey Mitchell. You should have took that shot. Raven. All right, I see you, Raven. With the three. There you go. Ooh, good move. Good move by Jordan Canada. Damn. She just blew by. I think that was Raven. Back on Caitlin, taking her time. Where we at? 2 minutes left. Don't get loosey-goosey with the ball. I don't like them lazy ass passes, man. Them high arching passes. I don't like that. Get the ball over there. I see you, Raven, with the three. Good job. Good game. That's what I'm talking about. Borlas. Isabel Borlas. Make the free ones. Thank you, Aaliyah. Kelsey Mitchell still stuck at 25 points. We need to do better than that. There you go. She made both her free throws. Thank goodness. Still a 12-point game. Borlas. Caitlin's on Borlas. Angel Reese. Olivia Miles is on the other channel. Olivia Miles, rookie of the year, locked up. If she stays healthy, yeah, she got it. She's playing already like she a third-year vet. Alicia Gray. Turnover? No? Whose ball is that? I can't tell whose ball. Another personal foul on Aaliyah Boston? Did she foul out? She got 5 fouls, man. Go, Sophie. What are you doing? Come on, Kelsey. And she missed the layup. Black ball still stays in there. Ryan Howard missed the layup. Ryan Howard been real regular today. Didn't she just have 28 points? Borlas is out. Borlace. Borlace. I gotta find out how you say her name. Ron Howard was looking for a foul. Angel don't like the contact. Good pass. Bodying her up. Good defense. Got the call. Going to the line. I know about that one, Jordan. Don't be sticking your leg out. Don't be trying to trip, folks. I won't see that again. I got to think about that. I saw that when yeah, I don't like that one at all. I know when what you call it, Kelsey Plum did that to that girl last year, where she tried to trip her, and I was like, I'm out. I'm out on Kelsey Plum. You don't ever try to trip somebody and hurt somebody. All right, they done conceded. They bringing in the mop up duty. Atlanta bringing in mop up duty. Caitlin Clark's on the line. She's hitting her free throws. She's at what, 16 points? Alicia Gray's out. Yep, they bringing mop up duty in. All right. Caitlin hits it. Caitlin got 16 points. Man, if she could just hit a couple more threes, she'd be good. I think she need to take less threes. Caitlin should be taking like 5 threes a game. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. There you go. There you go. Good awareness. Good awareness. Was that a timeout or a foul? Good win. This will be a good win for Indiana. They needed this one after all of the hoopla. And that's why, like, listen, man, folks can't get too high, too cold. When you see stuff like that, like, I just don't think people understand how often shit like that happens in sports, especially in professional sports. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So, all right, here's what's going to happen. So, do I want to keep going? I think what I'm going to do is as soon as the game is over with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this stream down. I'm going to shut it down, and then I'm going to start a post game. It is not even 9:15, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this stream down when the game is over. Then I'm going to start a post game stream. And I'll probably go for maybe 15 to 30 minutes, and then we'll be out. We'll be out. So yeah, get done early tonight. That's what I'm talking about. I got Eagles content to do tomorrow, so and then I'll pick back up with the. I'm gonna get a bunch of shorts and clips from this and the post game, and then we can keep going. So yeah. Yep. Oh, Sophie. Oh, she all right. I thought she stepped on somebody's foot and turned her ankle. That's what it looked like. And I guarantee you, Atlanta's going to bitch about the calls tonight. Raven. All right, Sophie made the free ones. There you go. Sophie, what you got tonight? 10? You got 7, about to get 8. Okay. I'll take that. Let the clock run. Give them the 45 seconds. Don't do nothing stupid. Let this clock run out. Let's get up out of here with this dub. That's what I'm talking about. Tahina Pow. I don't know what a foul was. I don't understand how they call them fouls when everybody just sitting there with their hands up. So it's all body initiated by the ball carrier. And that happens on both sides. It happens on both sides. Indiana's done that a couple times too, and they called it. But I don't understand when you get your hands up and it's chest to chest or chest to shoulder, and the ball carrier is initiating. The ball carrier is going inside. How are they calling that foul? I don't get that. I don't get it. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of there. But like I said, I'm going to shut this down in a minute as soon as the game is officially over. And then I'm going to immediately start a new stream for the recap. Go, Lex. Just hit the jumper. Maisha Hines-Allen can't shoot. So she shoots another one. Lord have mercy. That girl couldn't hit a mirror in the bathroom. And then she get a foul. Man, let the clock run out. Goodness gracious. Good grief, man. Stuff like that, man, is just crazy. Lex, I just want to see you pull up. Lexi's got some better handles than people think. I want to see Lexi drive to the right, cross over, and just take a step back and shoot the jumper. That's all you got to do, Lex. That's all you got to do. Kelsey, player of the game, in my opinion. And can we let these last 7 seconds run out the clock and get the hell up out of here? Goodness gracious, man. All right, good defensive game by Indiana. Good defensive game. Don't foul. Thank you. Let's get it. She got that up there. Game's over. All right. Good game. Good win. They needed that one. They needed that one in this way. Caitlin still got to shoot a little bit better from deep, but I like how she got to the rim, facilitated. Caitlin Clark ended up with, 8 assists? So she got the ball around. She had 17 and 7. 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Yep. So she had a good day, only 3 turnovers and a block. So she had a good day. Kelsey Mitchell was on fire, 25 points, 3 for 4 from deep. And Aaliyah Boston, 19 points, 50% from the floor, 3 for 4 from deep. Plus 7 rebounds, plus 2 assists, and 3 blocks. So she put it on there. I want to talk to Kelsey. I don't want to talk to Caitlin. Caitlin, my girl, but Kelsey Mitchell was the player of the game, man. I want to see Kelsey. I don't want to see Caitlin right now. So, but that's the way it go. That's the way it go. All right. I'm going to shut this down and give me about 2 minutes, and I'm going to come back out. We're going to do a recap. All right. I appreciate y'all. We got to get these numbers up, man. I got to figure out how I can get the Twitter folks over to YouTube. So, all right. I'm about to start one on my YouTube channel, and we're going to do a recap after the game. All right. Appreciate y'all. This was a good game. Good game. Fun to watch. Good starting point. And let's see if we can keep this going. All right. I'm out. I'm going to play the old intro.
Get ready for the show. It's about to begin. Pro fan talk where we dive right in. Sports talk. Hot takes ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check. 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. Touchdowns on liquid air, on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream